Anyway, so with Cobalt, it's the kind of thing, like you just said, and that was actually a really good idea. Like turn the break areas into the panel areas. It's like two birds with one stone. So
Well,
people that are actually just kind of resting or chilling out would have something to listen to. Now,
put
of course,
put a TV up there. Don't make it the break area.
well, yeah, I meant pipe that stuff into those areas. Yeah.
That's one thing that they could do bigger than other cons is that they have the ability, if everything is streaming, to pipe stuff to certain areas.
Oh, I'd
Please
love
have
that.
chairs somewhere.
You could have rooms just
Chairs
like
are the worst thing in
walls
the con, by the
of
way.
monitors
From someone
all
that
around.
made 'em.
So it's like you could stand in one
Beanbags.
room and experience like all these different facets of TwitchCon, like that are happening right in front of you, but at this point, all right.
That would be an
there.
amazing booth idea for the main booth at Twitch. Is you have a screen of literally everything going on at the con, or like an LCD circle of monitors going around you with everything going on. That would look great on camera.
Well, it'd also be nice if the panels were piped somewhere, because I don't know about anybody else, but like I would feel like a shit bag if I got up in the middle of a panel and left. But I wouldn't feel so bad if I was just watching a television and got up and left,
Right.
I wouldn't feel the need to stay for the entire panel. If it was something that went to a place that I didn't, that didn't very interest me. I got what I wanted out of it, and I wanted to leave. Like I wouldn't have to like get up. Excuse me, pardon me, gotta go. Sorry.
It's almost like walking out of a play,
Yeah, it'd be great to have like a place to watch what the panels were and be like, okay, I got the information I wanted out of it. The rest of it doesn't necessarily interest me. I can get up and leave without feeling so bad about it.
So I guess that answers the questions of would it be streamed? Because if they're going ahead and putting it up on a TV, I guess all the panels would be being streamed.
Again, if Twitch doesn't stream something at TwitchCon, that is a fuck up.
The bandwidth there is going to be insane. Like
It
I'll
will
be surprised.
Well,
if
if
find
they're
out.
just going to stick Gunrun, and Gunrun's going to be like, look guys, I got it, and then everything will be figured out. That's not a problem. Let's take some questions. Most of the questions have to do with TwitchCon, so it's really just kind of moving the conversation along because we are getting close to show end. From CS Big Unit. Nice name. Hey guys, if TwitchCon is successful in San Diego, would you support and or attend a TwitchCon in the EU? Love all you guys and your streams. 100% yes. I'm there. I need an excuse to go to Europe that's not Gamescon, and so I'd be there 100% yes.
Yeah, I'd love to have an excuse to go to Europe, just cause.
Yep.
I'm in the same boat as Zeke.
Yep.
Cobalt, would you?
I'm sorry, what was the question? I was pulling this page up.
No problem. Would you go to Europe if they had a TwitchCon there?
I don't have a passport, so
You can
if
get
I had a
that.
passport, maybe.
Those
Are you
aren't hard to
felon?
get. Yeah, it depends. Did you kill someone recently? 'Cause-
I'll never tell.
There you go.
Never
Good
take me
answer.
alive.
Good answer.
I mean, yeah, I really want to. I like to be involved with Twitch, so
Yeah.
and gonna be at
And
TwitchCon.
I think that they would be not dumb, but I do not. I foresee a TwitchCon in Europe happening probably like 99%. The European audience for Twitch is, I don't know the numbers, but I would not be surprised if it's bigger than America.
Oh, tons. I probably have at least 1,000 Germans that just sit on my channel every day.
Yeah.
They love it.
Yeah. I give Europeans a lot of shit that watch my show, but I know for a very large proportion of my viewership is European. So that's, I guess, why I give them so much shit, because they don't think I know that. Anyways, let's see what else we got here. If you guys have questions, by the way, feel free to pull them.
Well, that was a fun discussion, but DJ Wheat just said there's not going to be a TwitchCon EU, so
You just said it? Okay, well, there you go.
it's done. That's it.
Done.
It might as well be in stone right now.
All right, Europe, get
DJ Weed,
fucked.
the Dream Crusher.
By the way, guys, if there's anyone from Europe that would like to comment on the fact that there's no TwitchCon EU, his name is DJ Wheat.
Twitter.com/DJ Wheat. He's making a lot of tweets recently in Spanish. Bring your own nationality into the thing. Send him your thoughts. Let him know.
Google Translate your friend.
Yeah. Just Twitter.com/DJ Wheat. Let him know.
DJ Wheat, this jingoistic, over patriotic.
There's this really easy question here. I see what at TwitchCon would be what at TwitchCon would be good for new streamers to make sure they go. If you were a new streamer, Not only is TwitchCon important to go to, but I would say every PAX event, every chance you get where you can meet your peers and your fellow coworkers on Twitch and you have a chance to network, if you have the means to do it, it is super important. I wouldn't be here right now on this channel if I hadn't gone to PAX South and met with these awesome guys and got to, shake their hands and talk with them. So just to give you some perspective there, Twitch is a lot about who you know and who you're friends with. And that's the best way to do it. And you don't want to do it like go in, oh, help me, I'm a new streamer, I need help with my channel. Go genuinely try to get someone interested in you, make them like your channel, try to become friends with people. Don't force yourself upon it, be assertive, but don't be aggressive.
There you go.
That'd probably be the best advice I could give.
Be professional.
I can't tell you how far professionalism goes in this industry.
Take it one step further. If you have a business card and you give someone your business card, don't expect a reply. Don't even expect them to remember you. Get their card and you message them. Mm-hmm. That's the best way. 100%. Even if they don't respond to your message, it got to them and they saw it regardless. Because everyone
and use the cards. Don't just collect cards like they're baseball cards. You're getting cards, use them, especially if you're a newer streamer. Indie devs, other streamers, promotional stuff, use the cards you get. A lot of streamers just are like, yeah, I got 40 business cards. I'm like, okay, so how many people did you email? Oh, well, I'm waiting to hear back from a lot. No. Yeah. Email them yourself.
Yep.
You be the person who initiates it, because nothing's going to happen if you just sit on your ass and wait for it.
Yep.
But don't spam.
Correct.
Give it a couple of days if you don't hear anything back.
That's the professionalism aspect. Don't be overbearing. Be respectful of their time. And if you don't hear back from them, if you send a professional letter and don't hear back from them, move on to the next person. And eventually you will get a hit.
It's true. Tay098 has an interesting question. He says, do you think there could possibly be a problem with communities floating around with their leader, quotes, leader, and then segregating the con into cliques? What do you guys think about that? Let's say if we have the coalition has a get-together on the floor of TwitchCon.
Well, I think it's important to mention that there's very few. They do exist, but the majority of the people that are subscribed to me are not just subscribed to me. And most people will find, people on Twitch that offer things that they want to see, and not one person generally has all those features. That's actually one of the reasons that, I run a streaming team, is because I'm aware that I certainly won't have everything that everyone on Twitch offers. So I'm collecting, a really good list of streamers that I know eventually we'll get to a point where, there's going to be something for everyone, if I do it correctly. So it's the kind of thing where there's even though each streamer may have their own different percentage of people that are just with them, the majority of people are going to be out. Most people that are sub to me are sub to someone else in my team. Almost guaranteed.
That's true.
I know people that go and sub to other people of my team just because they're in the team and they want to be in the community. They want to be they want to have that total thing. I'm already looking at ways right now that we can reward people that do go out and sub to all those other people. In fact, it's the kind of thing where for all streamers also, we understand that networking is extremely important, just like Cobalt was saying earlier. That's one of the reasons I go to PAXs, is to meet other streamers and talk to them and interact with them and network. So knowing that, even if there were fans of mine that said, hey, yeah, I'm just here for you, I'm just for that, I would be like, well, there's you should probably go check him out too. And I love watching this guy. And, no one's going to be like, yes, you're here for me and let's go to the back room and, screw everyone else, that's everyone likes that networking interaction. So I don't think that will be much of a problem, to be honest.
Someone had really...
there's not a lot of people on Twitch that fight. There's no one. Yeah, there's not true. Competing groups. It's
especially
not
look, if you in person, it all goes away. Trust me. Even if you hate someone in person or online, and you meet them in person, you're just like, oh right, we're human beings, not complete fucking pricks. So we can have a conversation and intelligent discourse.
Nobody's tried to fight me yet, and I challenge thousands of people every day.
PAX East, I'll fight you there.
I'll be there, man.
I have a great
every one of you guys, but my beard
you're automatically DQ'd. You're automatically DQ'd.
Talk to us in a few months, Zeke.
This is the best idea that I've seen, by the way. Someone in chat, Andy Deanho, I think is how you pronounce this. All I want is Man vs. Game to run the coffee booth and my life will be complete.
He drink it all.
If they just set him up at like a coffee booth for like an hour, get it sponsored by someone.
Funny story.
Right near the bathroom.
It'd be hilarious.
Man versus Game and I, we used to work at the same coffee place.
Oh man, it explains so much.
We served coffee together. It was one of those little kiosks that you find. I don't know.
Were you a barista?
Yes, we were both baristas. Now, here's the thing. I was his manager at the place, and he would call in sick all the time. And I would let him because I made more money in tips when he would do that. So
nice.
It was actually pretty great. It worked out good for both of us.
Nice.
But yes, he knows how to make espresso drinks. Definitely. So yes.
Okay. Man vs. Game coffee booth, branded Man vs. Game coffee with an Ultra edition. When you buy it, you get a cup you can wash with the logo. Dude, I would be there.
Yeah, no, it's a great like
an M-Tank pot or coffee mug.
And the whole time it's freaking TwitchCon, he would have a computer next to him streaming on his channel.
It would be amazing for that to occur. I would watch that 100%.
And he'd be playing Wings of V in the background between rounds. You know,
an hour on, an hour off. Yeah, an hour on he's playing something, and then an hour off he's serving coffee.
Man versus coffee.
There you go. A lot of people on my own channel were asking if we would ever do a role play show. Maybe. The thing with that is that it's a 4-hour show online. You can't do that. I'm not going to do a 4-hour panel in person because when you have maybe 16 hours of actual con time, one, Twitch would be stupid to give me 4 hours of that. Two, I would be stupid to do 4 hours of that at a con. But we might do something like where you have 1 hour and we have like something leading up to it. I don't know. There's definitely thoughts that it could occur, but not a full-on show.
Now, what about if it was just like 4 people, 4 computers on the floor, but not, just you're broadcasting from the show
where it's not a proper
floor.
thing.
Like people couldn't like come up and, interact with you. It would be more kind of like you guys are doing your thing at TwitchCon.
Probably not. I probably wouldn't be into that. It honestly would be
distracting.
Yeah, and plus it would be such a weird thing. Like this is an odd thing to say or think about for me, but I like streaming on Twitch because people that want to see D&D stuff can find it, and it's not there, and it's not the only thing or one of the things going on. And like it's such a small community that if someone from like the League of Legends world, a lot of people from the League of Legends world, to use an example, come over and like watch, hey, look at these idiots playing tabletop and making funny voices and shit like that. That's what I don't want, is like that amount of eyes on me that could be from a negative point of view.
But JP, I think you're forgetting a really important point here. Screw them.
No, I'm 100% there, but it's giving them an option to be negative about it, if that makes sense. But it's also it's a very weird line of thinking, I know.
For me, role playing is a very intimate thing that you I would have trouble doing it live because
it'd be weird. I've done it. It's weird. It's weird.
Yeah.
He's like, I've done it, man. I've been there before. I've experienced it.
It's weird as shit, man.
Yeah, with like a crowd. I mean, it'd be like LARPing,
It would be, yeah.
LARPing.
And if we actually did something like that, we would take it to that extent. Otherwise, it would just be really dumb. Like if it was just a bunch of people just standing around like in shorts and a t-shirt playing D&D, it would not be cool. I'd be more into it if it was like I was decked out with like some full fucking armor and like.
Yeah.
My next point was, however, if we had a courtyard where we could have Twitch people decked out in armor and foam swords,
and we fought.
Society for Creative SCA, a la SCA.
Yeah.
If we have Twitch people and choose sides and have like just an all-out war in a courtyard somewhere, I would go to TwitchCon solely for.
Twitch would love, Twitch has enough money to pay for all those lawsuits.
Foam sword or else. I would go nuts.
You would just win because there would be like, this guy's not playing. This is his real life.
Ow! He's actually not human.
You would sneak the fuck knuckle in and just go to town. You would just
real life
everyone.
chivalry.
Get the waivers ready.
Yeah, you'd have to sign some crazy waivers for that. Let's do like 1 or 2 more questions and then call it a show. Do you guys have anyone in particular?
Yes. and I actually talked to DJ Weed about this, and I don't know how you guys would think about it, but I would love to watch it. Would you like to see the speedrunners at TwitchCon? I myself would love to see something like AGDQ organized by Twitch, or would it be too overpowering like the LCS? I would definitely love a booth where there's speedrunners doing speedruns. I would watch that shit.
Yep.
Like, I would look at if they had a menu, be like, okay, 120 star run of 64 is going right now, this hour or whatever.
Yeah. And I think that makes sense.
I would absolutely.
That's something that was
there.
It was something that was born on Twitch and only exists on Twitch, whereas the LCS exists on a billion other streaming platforms. Mm-hmm. It is its own thing. Like it's outside of Twitch. I think that is inherently Twitch in itself. So yeah, like 100% if they don't have speedrunners there in some capacity.
The only thing I would be afraid of is that they would draw attention away from the actual good cause that AGDQ and SCDQ is.
If anything,
but it might build up hype for them too. Yeah, right.
I would think that they could just run a charity thing there and just have like a card swipe that, hey, if you swipe your credit card here and put in a value, we'll donate that much. And then it pops up on a board, like right in front of you.
Dude, live charity?
Yeah, live charity.
That would be incredible.
I have no idea of the legalities of that. There's probably some really stupid laws that would prevent it, but it'd be cool.
I'd love to see Speedrunner live. Like
that would be cool.
Because SGDQ and AGDQ, I watch them religiously when they're on, but it's not something I would go to or I would make plans just to go to that. But if it was at a con that I was already going to, I'd love it. I'd definitely make time. I'd make a schedule. I'd be like,
I feel like before
watch the Boshi run today, and it's at 3:00. Let's go.
Before I piss the speedrunning community off too much, I'm speaking more to AGDQ and SGDQ when I say speedrunning. I'm using a very general term. I know it exists on YouTube. I know it exists other places than Twitch. More about those events specifically that were born on Twitch. Anyway,
are there going to be game developers and stuff here at TwitchCon?
Like
with booths
or they haven't announced that yet.
Well, there's this quote by Emmett Shear. It says, "Twitch broadcasters have the most passionate fans, so we're going to create an amazing experience where they can come together in person. TwitchCon will be an opportunity for the entire community, broadcasters, game developers, viewers, and us to play and learn together." So is he maybe just assuming that they're going to game developers are just going to come, or are they going to have I
think if game developers aren't there just to talk, then they're fucking up. I think they're going to be there regardless. Depends on if Twitch wants to give them a loud speakerphone to do that talking, or if they want to keep it, behind closed doors. I think it would be amazing if, and this is speaking to more of like the broadcaster side of things, but I think it's something that should be talked about in public, is that you have these private meetings where you bring in, 20 streamers, and then you just have a bunch of game developers just come in and talk. And you just have, it's like a private dinner thing. Like, I would love for that to occur. It occurs kind of organically right now, but if Twitch could be the facilitator to set that up, if you tell me a streamer that doesn't want to do that, I'm going to call him an idiot right off the bat. Because that's like, number one, the best thing to do as a streamer when it comes to making a name for yourself. Is getting involved in like the actual developer side of things.
And kind of like we were saying earlier about how, as a Twitch broadcaster, it is 100% our interest to go to these events. I'd be hoping that developers, I'm sure there's hundreds of developers out there that were like, TwitchCon, awesome. This is where we're going to take like all of our cards and we're going to find the big streamers, like all these little indie devs that don't have this huge budget for advertising, promotion, stuff like that.
Buying a booth.
We are their free advertising. If they come to us and say, hey, I have this really cool game, I poured my heart and soul into it, I want to talk to you about showing this to people so I can get more sales and we can work back and forth and I'll give you stuff for giveaways and it'll be awesome. Very few streamers, if they enjoy the game, would turn that down. And even if they didn't enjoy the game, they'd probably listen to you anyway, just to hear what you have to offer. Yep. So, I'd really hope that game developers are looking at TwitchCon and going, we need to get involved with this, even if it's not on a professional level.
And I hope in the same vein, I hope sponsors are looking at it in the same way. Like, I would love to see NVIDIA, Corsair, Razer, I could name a billion sponsors just show up and we have like a private dinner once again for partners and sponsorships, and that happens. Like, that would be amazing.
Take that out to the con level, because again, this is TwitchCon. They can do what they want. What if they brought these people that would be at the dinner and had, a developers area, where these developers could maybe set up just tiny little areas where Twitch streamers could come to them throughout the day, and they could show them their product and say, hey, you interested in working with us? Like really not necessarily showcase products, but showcase their willingness and plan to work with streamers in a capacity that will benefit both of them.
And I think that'll be there because for those who I guess don't know it, PAX South, Twitch unveiled their new booth. It was the first time that we had seen. I think it was the first time we had seen something like that. And one of the things that's nice about the booth is they have these 3 little meeting rooms that are air conditioned, and they have some soundproofing in them. And they were allowing streamers to go in there and talk with developers at the event, and you could just have like a small little conversation. So I think with that in mind, they're definitely going to be doing a lot of that at TwitchCon.
I was really surprised that open stage too. They kind of went to the open stage.
Yeah. I think that booth is amazing, and I think everything that they did on that was properly done. Like I don't have any complaints about the booth that they had at PAX South. And I mean, it makes me more excited to see what they're going to have at TwitchCon.
I wanted to run across the stage randomly, but I held myself back. So
those production guys will fuck you up, man.
You got like linebackers and
yeah.
Like got looks from those guys like, you break this shit, I will break you.
There was a lot of moments where that occurred. It was just like, oh god, Zeke's about to get thrown out of PAX. It's happening. It's about to happen any moment. Let's do one question to end the show. What do you got? You have anyone got a good one? With our new dropped frames questions thing.
Big thanks to Evil Bunny and Barry for the work on that.
Yes, thank you guys very much for that.
If TwitchCon is all about streamers and developers, what incentive is there for normal people to go?
We don't know, but that's a good question.
Swag, autographs, tournaments, info on Twitch that, well, I mean, you could still, if it's being streamed, once again, you can probably hear about it all from home.
That's the question that's what I open with is like, how do you entice people to go to a con that is going to most likely be streamed with everything there?
You want to live the experience.
Thing I would bring up, like that I forgot that I would really, really love to see. I want there to be like just a kick ass party, like a big loud.
You want like Darude to play in the party and shit?
Yeah, something. Just a loud party would be like with a big room instead of like little compartmentalized rooms, like a big room where everybody can, socialize. You can go in the corner and get away from the noise if you want to, but like just a big fat party. Like if you ask me like what do I want from TwitchCon, like I want to meet the community. I want to meet other streamers. I want to meet like all that kind of stuff. But I also want to have an environment where we can all just have fucking fun.
Absolutely.
Big party would be great.
That's absolutely couldn't agree more with Zeke. But one other thing that I think would be good is just like JP said, a lot of people are asking this right now. When you have a system that is designed to make it so the content comes to you, it's kind of weird when that service has come to us, because you kind of have to ask yourself, the whole reason I like this is because I don't have to go anywhere to get my entertainment. So why should I go out there? My opinion, right now, Twitch should be working on a web page, just like their announcement page, a really well-designed page, and across the very top, it says why you should go to TwitchCon. And then it should list out with bullet points every reason they're thinking of. Meet your favorite streamers, this really cool thing that JP came up with where you get your global emotes, get Twitch swag, win Twitch swag, meet developers, meet the people behind Twitch, come up with a large-ass page, the bigger the better, that makes it so, why do you go to TwitchCon? Go to this webpage.
Yeah. You know what?
Done. That's it. And it ends the question.
We'll end the show with this.
Make memories.
We'll end the show with this. We can all finally learn why Wheat has DJ in front of his name at TwitchCon. There we go. We'll have him do the party. Calling you out.
Get the turntables out, baby.
It'll just be a bunch of like DMB and like acid trance and shit.
Hell yeah.
That's all it'll be. There you go. All right.
Really deep house that no one likes, but
we're just gonna be like, listen, everyone's gonna be like, what the fuck is going on?
Like I say I like this, so everyone else, likes me.
Exactly. All right, let's wrap the show up. We've spent a good portion of the show, and we're going to talk about any news that comes from TwitchCon. We'll definitely be talking about it in the future. So, Cobalt, it was a pleasure having you on, man. I apologize for getting your Twitter tag incorrect. I just missed the T. I'm sorry about that.
Dude, I get cold cobalt steak, cold bat steak. I mean, I get it all. So
cold bat steak. I like it. There you go. Cool.
Thank you guys for having me.
Yeah. Do some shout outs, man. Promote yourself. Don't feel like you're shilling or anything. Shill. That's actually what you're doing. Please go ahead.
Twitch.tv/Cobalt Streak. I'm live every single day from 5 p.m. to 11 p.m. Central. I'm super passionate and dedicated to what I do. I love every second of it, and I couldn't do it without the help of my community. I'm sure tons of people which are here. I'm part of an awesome team called Main Menu on Twitch, which has it's a group of really personal friends that they're all broadcasters. They're all in it to win it. They run great shows. Everybody on the list is definitely worth checking out, and so are these three amazing gentlemen as well. I know Carnage has the Coalition as well that he does. Awesome show Mr. Itme runs as well with his roleplay, and I'm sure you guys know Zeke as well. He's been on my cast before. The other day we did some co-op, and of course we're very welcoming in my channel, and say hi. I try to say hi to as many people as I can, and I'm super chat interactive. So thanks for having me again, guys. It was an absolute pleasure.
Yeah, it was awesome having you on, man. Go follow his channel, guys. Mods, someone link it up in the chat. Zeke, you want to do some shout outs?
My name is Ezekiel III. I try and broadcast every 5 days a week at least, starting at 11 a.m. Pacific. I usually go for about 8 hours. I'm a variety streamer, play lots of different games. Just recently got my YouTube channel up and going. Thank you to Total Biscuit. Want to give him a shout out for giving me a kick in the ass to actually get that up and going. Inspiration talk. It was great. So I have that. Have all kinds of great stuff. Tonight I'm going to be on the Sour Kool-Aid Show doing a little role playing, and on this Saturday, be on Itme JP doing the West Marches again. Right. Kellen's coming back, and Co's going to be there if I'm not mistaken, and we're going to be with Dodger as well. If I'm not, that's correct, right?
Yes, I forgot about that. Co, are you bringing a new character? Are you bringing Shaldrick? What are you surprised?
I don't know yet. Okay. Shaldrick's level 2, so I'm thinking that we may be pulling him out.
We should do Shaldrick. That sounds good. Although we don't have a healer. Shit. Anyways, we'll figure it out. Co, do some shout-outs.
Sure. Well, as always, big thanks to Zeke and JP. Always a pleasure. Cobalt, you were fantastic. Thank you so much for your time today. Really do appreciate that. You guys are on my channel, so I really don't have much to say this week. I'm going to be coming back in around 20 minutes to do some Homeworld Remastered. For anyone that wants to take a look at that. Just got released, 4 hours ago. Probably going to be a quick one just to check it out. But yeah, that's about it. Hope you guys enjoyed the show, and thanks for stopping by today.
Zeke, does your YouTube have an underscore? You linked me one without
nope.
an underscore. Oh. What's up, chat? I didn't fuck that one up.
Nope, it's just Ezekiel I. That's it.
Got it right. People requested that I get a shout-out card, so here you go. Hi, I'm JP McDaniel. You can find me over at twitch.com/itmejp or YouTube or Twitter or I think Facebook as well. Pretty much everything /itmejp. I run a bunch of D&D shows called Roleplay. If you want to know more information, you can head over to itmejp.com/roleplay for the viewer's guide. Like Zeke and Co were saying, they're going to be on a show this Saturday. We've got another show tomorrow evening. And I think we have another show on Sunday trying to close everything out before PAX East. So that's it. Stop by the channel. I'll be streaming some H1Z1 BR tonight. Co, you're streaming some Homeworld?
Yes, sir.
Zeke, you're at Sour Kool-Aid Show?
Yes, sir.
Cobalt, you're going to be
Rock Fighters.
Isaac?
I've got 5 more kills.